I'm Joe Bell with Webcor Builders. I'm a construction manager out here, and this is the power station project. It's a cancer treatment center for UCSF. 9 stories above grade, 2 stories below grade. Right now we are halfway through our foundation. We just poured half of our mat, which was about 6,000 yards. We have the other half of our mat coming up in a month, and that'll be about 4,000 yards of structural concrete. And then we have about 8 more months to go until we're back to grade, and then we have a structural steel building on top that gets built out with a whole bunch of exam rooms and a whole bunch of MEP systems to make the equipment that's going to be in here function. The university will come in and set these 4 giant pieces of equipment that sit down here in the basement. March 1st, 2028, they start. 5 months after that, we basically close up the lid where all those things were going to come in. Basically January of 2030, the building's substantially complete. 2 big tower cranes out here, primarily working with structural concrete and structural rebar, but they service all of the other trades out here. Structural steel will be here showing up in about a week to get rebar welded onto the columns, and then those columns will be set in about a month and a half. That'll be our first tier of steel, and then they come back in 8 months and erect the rest of the building. So these tower cranes are working full time, basically helping out with structure for a long time. So the unique part about this site is this is a little peninsula of solid rock. This excavation actually went 70 feet down into solid rock. We excavated 85,000 yards of rock, which is unique. We're close to the water, you know, we're about a quarter mile from the bay. And I would say challenges out here primarily are wind in the afternoons is difficult. It's a lot of big, heavy stuff. I mean, the forms that are flying up over there right now are 14 feet tall, and that was our edge form for a mat slab. So it's just kind of big, heavy moving pieces. There's about 500,000 pounds of rebar just in this second half of our mat slab. We have a pretty big crew of rebar guys every day. So